Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, I'm off to. I've got loads to upload, to tell the truth, and I haven't kept up with that. Please excuse me. Let me just get this camera a little bit. Yeah, that's right. So I'm off to. Well, one of the other spin teachers' classes. Remember, I'm trying to up my game too. You don't instruct to keep fit, you keep fit to instruct. So, I'm joining in her classes. It's a shame though, because there's no other classes. It's just mine and her classes. So it's just mine on Tuesday morning and hers on Friday morning, in the mornings. And I like to work out in the mornings, as you know. I mean, I feel that it benefits me much more and it gets everything out the way. I'm done. I might be going to a class today in the evening, and it's my friend's class, and I think it's a circuit class. And if I can get used to that, but I really don't want to get used to working out in the evening again. It's just not my bag. So, yeah, that's it. So I'm on the way to this. There's a woman that's in my class, and I'm not saying that I've been responsible for it all, but she's lost 3 stone just through spinning. And that shows you the power of spinning. Because when you look at muscle burns fat, we some people don't want to believe that because they just feel that they can sort of like, yes, marathon runners are lean because they just, just run. So you will lose, weight running and doing things like that. But the most effective way to lose weight for shape as well is muscle, building, using those muscles. And so when you use the muscles, it helps you burn the fat. So the biggest muscle in your body is your gluteus maximus, which is your bottom muscle. Then comes your quads, which is at the front on your lat, say. Then comes your lats, which is, those wings at the back. Then comes your hamstrings, which is underneath your lat. Yeah? In spinning, we use all those muscles. So that is why spinning is so good. This girl said I looked at her and she looked very athletic. She came to my class the first time, said it was amazing, and she didn't know that it existed. A lot of people don't know my class existed until they do it. And she told me when she was at the class, she's a regular now on a Sunday, and she told me when she was at the class she's lost 3 stone through spinning only. And I know other people that's lost, lots of weight from spinning in the more expensive spinning workout places where they just do spinning all day long. I used to do that as well, and I know that when I used to do spinning like 3 times a week, I lost weight a lot quicker as well. But I can't get that now. I can't get that because there's no classes in the mornings with teachers. You get the ones where they do it on the screen, and I can't. When I used to go to those classes, I got an idea. When I used to go to those classes, I used to take over and be the instructor. So, and those are the ones with the screens, I mean. So, yeah, it's hard work. This is hard work. This is a class that I can handle. It's hard. Last week I spent the whole time, half of the class, trying to get my cleat, the cleat on the bottom of my cycling shoe in, to bed into the pedal. The pedals are dodgy, some of them, so I'm not going on that bike again today. And I like to stay at the back, Do you know? Nothing. Still ain't got the tooth, so if that shows, I still ain't got the tooth yet. It's in March that I get the tooth, and I'll be so happy. I've lived through this for a very long time, and it's cost sort of like quite well. I think 1,500 is quite a bit of money, but it's cheap in terms of tooth implants, But so I'm here now. Oh, so in my class, yeah, I think I've showed an example of a class on my page, and maybe not, because the music, it's very difficult. I have to change the music, but I tried to make mine different. I use a tambourine. Yeah, I use, you know, when we're really sort of pumping, when the drum and bass is going, that part of the class. I use my rhythm sticks. That helps them keep the time. Keeps the time of the feet. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah. And I've also got actually I've got some whistles. I've also got this tambourine. Where's my and I've got my maracas. These go in the dark. I'll show you how this can work. I'm a one-man band, but I can. Yeah. Remember, my class is a party. It's based on a party, so I can do all that. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So that's all good. That's all good. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, and I think they love it. It's different. You know what I mean? It's different. You come into this class, oh, what's she doing? Oh my God, she's got a horn. She's this, that, and the other. But you know, it's all about the fun of it. You know, I mean, it's hard work. The class is hard work. I've slowed it right down. So because I want to do a few weeks of it really being slow, so that I can trick their bodies. So right now, the terrain, for instance, is like that, because when you do cycling class, it's based on the terrain, and it's like that at the moment. So it's run or jog, climb, run, climb, run, climb, run, climb. Before it used to be up, 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 go down, 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 a little up, a little down, that. But this one's like that. So it's like intervals in a sense. It's like intervals, you know. And you know, we really enjoy it. Oh God, did the tooth show? Look, at the end of the day, if you want to mock me for my tooth, I mean, Jesus Christ, you know, we all have issues, and I'm solving this because it's just that it takes so long. Once you've got the implant in, they put the screw in, and then you have to wait for a certain amount of months. I had it last year. I think it was November, and I can't have the implant until March. I've had one examination where he just sort of like knocked it to make sure that because it's fusing into the bone. That's what's happening now. It's fusing into the bone. So yeah, it's fusing into the bone, and then they just sort of like put the implant on it. I thought it'd gone all crooked, but it's not. I don't know what's going on in there. I'm just not even having a look. You know, but all I say is private dentistry is different from NHS dentistry. You know, this is a completely private. I mean, when he's literally, I mean, he just popped something in there, and then next minute he was drilling within seconds. You know, like when you go to the regular dentist, they get this big long needle and they just, you know, put the stuff in there, wiggle it all about, and it's all painful. This was just pop. And then next minute it was drilling. The first one didn't hit. It did hit, but I felt a little tenderness. He just went pop, another one, and just kept on drilling, and that was it. And I knew. Then I had to go and get some antibiotics to prevent protection. I was told infection, and then I was told that I should get some paracetamol. They gave me a prescription for that, but paracetamol, you just get it on the counter. Anyway, I went shopping. I didn't get the antibiotics yet. I went shopping, and you know, and I remember I was in IKEA looking at some wardrobes, and they were showing me some, you know, diagrams and stuff like that, and I could feel the anaesthetic wearing off, and I was literally, I've got to go. Do you know what I mean? I've got to go. I've got to go. And I literally ran. I thought, where am I going to go? I had to find the nearest pharmacy, to tell the truth. I had to find the nearest pharmacy to get that paracetamol. And so I got to the Boots. We call it Boots. I don't know if anybody who's watching in America, it's like Rite Aid. So I got to Rite Aid, got the prescription and the painkillers, over-the-counter painkillers, and I just popped it right there and then. Do you know what I mean? Because I just knew it was wearing off, and I didn't know how this pain was going to take me. Yeah, so I took these two painkillers, and I don't know, it sort of hit by the time I got home, because I got on the tube, and but I got home, and do you know what? I never took another painkiller the next day. So it adjusted well. I adjusted well to it. I never needed to take another painkiller, so it was really good. So I'm 25 minutes early, but I will get in there. There's only 4 people in the class, probably 5 with me, and this morning, and there's one girl, she goes to my class. She's a lovely girl, she's really good, and she's going on holiday, and so I noticed her in a lot of the classes, and she said, oh, I'm going on holiday. So you want to look good for your holiday. I actually take a leaf out of her book, actually, because a commitment is really good. And I said to her in my class the other day that you're disappearing. Whatever she wants, she's got it. I hope she's satisfied with that, because I do sort of like keep an eye on what's going on in the class to make sure that it doesn't go too far. But whatever she wants, she's going to get, because in terms of what she wants for her body, because I saw her doing chin-ups the other day anyway, so I know that she's not going crazy or anything like that. But in terms of her fat loss, she's done it. Oh, and I go on this machine called the Body Track, and I stay away from it when I know I'm not doing too good. So that Body Track is like a marker for me. It's something like, oh boy, I better not go on it now, because I want to see a low mark. I'll tell you what I will go through my weight when I get to my goal. But what I can tell you, I went on the Body Track a couple of days ago, and I've been staying away from it. I just thought, what the hell, let me go, because it takes your water of each arm, your muscle of each arm, each leg, everything. It tells you where everything is. It's a very good machine. You have to hold on to the things. It really tells you, your weight and everything, along with everything else, and what age you are. I wasn't too pleased with the age, because I know it was lower last year. Now, why was it lower last year? Why was my age low last year? And I think I've done a little bit more commitment this year, I think, yeah, because I felt I was heavier last year, because I have lost weight. I have lost weight on it, but the age has gone up. I'll tell you the difference why the age has gone up. The age has gone up is because I haven't been doing muscle work. I haven't been doing any weights. I was doing, at least 2 times a week, I was doing some form of weights, and I haven't. So my body appears to be like an older woman with less muscle. So that's what I'm saying. Keep that muscle up. It's the muscle that we lose as we get older. So we can just keep that muscle up. I mean, it's good. I'm okay, and I know that I can get it down to half my age, really. Within reason, but it just goes to show. Why have I got this heater on? And I've been talking through this the whole time. I've got earphones on as well, so I might be talking loud anyway, so over the noise. So yeah, it just goes to show, do those weights. I used to think, like a lot of other people, that, oh, if I do weight, I'm big already and I'm going to be all big like a muscle man. You can't be. Those guys have to work really hard to get those muscles, and they do 10 reps or under of real sheer power. You're going to do 15 reps, 12 to 15 reps of moderate weights. They do between 10 and under. They load to the max. 10 and under. They do when they do light weights, they do light weights to lose weight. They will come in my class, because I do weights in my class. They will come in my class to cycle it out and lose the weight. So you can't. I used to think that as well. It is a valid. Oh God, I've had my lights on. It is valid to think that. I used to think that, but it's not the case. It just gives you it gives you that lovely shape. I remember when my arms started to get a bit saggy. I do an exercise now the hammer curls, and then, you know, and they, even the girls that are really tough, they drop their weights on that, you know, because there's girls that can just go right through it, you know, and that one is a real tough one. I've got to think of another routine, actually. I mean, that was a new part of the routine, but I want to change the routine because they're getting too used to it, you know. But like my statement glasses, I'm not going to say the who they're by, because then that's free advertising. Even though I ain't got many subscribers, that's free advertising. Anyway, so I'm going to get ready for this class now. Wish me luck. I might see you at the other side. If not, have a nice day, and I hope everything goes well for you. Bye.